Hey folks, well I've just been sorting greenhouse out. There's a few clips, a little bit of an harvest. Yesterday I'm feeling a lot better. My back, I have had 2 more cortisone injections in my back, so that's working, yay. There's a channel I'd like to recommend. Now he's a new channel, so he needs some subscribers. Some of you might have already subscribed to him. He's very good at grafting and brewing stuff, homebrew. So it's called Cumbrian Homestead, and what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description below. But now we'll get on with it. Don't forget, it's nice to be nice. So guys, as you can hear, it's raining. I've got to tidy up in here. I'm going to take out whatever peppers I've got left, and I'll harvest them and take them in house. Cut all these tomatoes down and pull them out where I can. Obviously I can't put roots out there because I've got stuff growing in it, but roots can come out there. I'll probably put roots out there and harvest them. The carrots, see what we've got there. They will be eaten today or tomorrow. Then my Christmas potatoes. That one's a good height, 3 foot. Don't know whether they'll do anything. And then what I've got to do is, when all these are down, I'll rearrange my tubs. And as you can see, I've still got spring onions, which are quite big onions now. That'll be something I'll be doing every year, planting late onions. Because even if, like with problem I had in that bed in garden with the white rot, I can always have a second planting somewhere, even if it's in my potato buckets after potatoes are finished. So that's something I'll definitely be doing. And again, I've got green onions as well, which we're eating quite a lot of now. That's my house tomato plant, the one that's still alive. It's got a lot of tomatoes on it, but they're not greening up. And again, these are more carrots. That's a bean. Don't know how that got there. Several beans. Must have fell off a pod. I'll leave that, see if anything happens with it. I doubt it. I'm sure at first really cold weather we get, I'll finish that off. But the carrots will survive, the onions will survive, and then lettuce will survive. Now what I'm also going to try and do is, as I say, I'll pull these out. I've got some soil to top these out a bit. Now I have seen, what's that? I have seen, what were I going to say? A video, Monty Don said you can use soil for like 3 years. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the soil in these tubs for 3 years before I put it into the garden. And this is obviously year 1. Now obviously when I pull all these peppers out, I'll use them to top up where I can. And I've got some horse poo and stuff what I can put in, pellets, not horse poo, cow poo pellets, what I can put in as well to revitalise it. And I've also got some rock dust, so I'll put some of that in as well, because obviously this is compost, so there's, although in some of these buckets there is some soil, garden soil, in most of these this is just vegetable matter compost, so there's not many minerals in it. And we know we need the minerals to stop blossom end rot, yeah, among other things. I'll just show you this. See, look, that's voles. And what they've done is they've gone under all these pots. And there's a vole run. Put my trap in there. But what I've noticed where I've pulled stuff out, they've sunk. And it's voles going round. It's not so bad there, along back edge and round edges. See, all soil's built up, that were all flattened out. And they've all gone underneath there. Right, it's looking better. Them potatoes, put them up there. I've been using soil to fill these up. These all want topping up. That one could stand a little bit when it's done. We'll be picking off that as and when it's ready over winter. I mean, there's not that much. I'm planning on planting some seeds. I won't do that in this video. As you can see, I've sorted out, this is all 2-year-old soil. I've got some more of these tubs, yeah, and what my plan is, I've got another 6, but I'm going to see how many I need, because I'm going to see what I'm going to do with this area. Just been picking peppers, look, and tomatoes. but I'll pull these carrots out of here, and then I know which ones. So in 2 years I've got to change all soil in them, which when I say change it, that will go onto my beds, yeah, and then whatever's from that one, which will go there forward, that'll be a year after these, so I don't have to do them all at once, all at the same time, which obviously is a money saving or time saving thing as well. And I'll set GoPro up and see what we get out of this, whether it's good or bad or ugly, but whatever I get is a bonus. I planted it with tomatoes, you know what I mean. I won't set the GoPro up. I'll put this camera here on this bucket, and I'll go down here and see what we've got. Now they're not very long, but when you look how much this soil's gone down, I don't say when I've got a full tub next year, it should make a difference. They can only go as far as soil goes, can't they, really? This would have been, well, not wasted real estate. I mean, I got decent tomato crop really off them. These were big beefs. But these are a bonus crop that's growing alongside. Not bad really, is it? Something that I wouldn't have had. So, that sort of thing I'm thinking of. I ain't drilled any holes in these yet, but it just about fits there. I could have measured to make it fit, but they fit quite well. The reason I've gone like this is because however I do watering system next year, because I'm thinking doing a thicker pipe, I can run it sort of through middle and through middle. That's my sort of thought, unless I put a loop on it and bring it all the way back, but it's much better than trying to get to individual pots, and it gives me obviously a lot more depth if I want to grow well, anything but tomatoes you plant deep anyway, don't you? And obviously this stuff will sink down like it did this year. There's nothing original like now, but I've filled these up with stuff from pots. Then potatoes I've just put up there, they're not on ground, so they're less likely to suffer from freezing, because obviously cold stays on the floor. Next week on the nights we're getting some -2s, so it says. And I might actually rig up a bit of fleece and hang it over my strings and fleece them up as well as extra security. I mean, I don't know whether we'll get any spuds off them, but I mean, potatoes are quite good in lower temperatures, but that bit of fleece might actually give it more of a micro environment as well, although it cuts light. So I'm not sure about that. I could, and I ain't got any plastic I don't think, but I could actually put a second plastic over it. Now these potatoes have thrown roots out the bottom of these buckets, or that one has at least. I've just spotted it when I moved it. I don't know whether that one have, but they can go down into that, so hopefully it'll do it some good. And I'm thinking about trying to plant some cold weather stuff in these. And again, I have got a piece of plastic, and I was thinking of putting a plastic cover over them, but it's not big enough to do them, if you know what I mean. Make a little hoop of sorts, and have that as something else. Obviously watering, I'm not doing automatic watering now. If we do get freezing, I have to pull it all down. I've got to take all that apart. Well, I ain't got to take that apart as such, but I've got to pull hose pipe out and turn the outside tap off, because it's an outside tap and it will freeze. There is a danger of that. That's about where I'm going. I've got another one of these what I've saved outside because I use it for brooding chicks. Yeah, so I need one of them for chick brooding. But in theory, I don't know, if I get another two, I can get these from Germany. And I have mentioned it before, but if you haven't seen this, I'll mention it again. Here in Switzerland, they cost me 20 francs each. In Germany, they cost me €7, or €7 or €8, which is half price, better than half price in fact. So I'll go to Germany tomorrow with my wife in the morning, and we'll see what there is on offer. Might find loads of stuff, especially end of gardening season as well, because I can put another one that way. Say, I'm not totally convinced about what I'm going to do here. I'm thinking about wire shelves. I did mention that before. Reason being is these obviously take your light. These aren't as strong, but if I've got a wire shelf, I can still put trays on it for seeding, and if I were growing something up through it, it will grow through it. Tomatoes will grow through wire shelf. Or I did even think that I might have them so that I can flip them. So say, keep that one permanent. Tops of tomatoes will grow through that. And then have two lower ones that I can use in spring, and then flip it up. I just found that I did still have some basil that were growing, so I've took some cuttings off that. I'll put that on kitchen windowsill. I won't bring that into the grow room. I won't be putting any lights up yet even. These I've got to bring in because it's going to freeze next week, or this talking Wednesday, Thursday night, so tomorrow night. So I've got to bring these in. I don't want them to freeze and go bad. I want to store them as long as I can and use them over winter. And I've just got to get rid of all that. That's the bits that I've cut down and pulled out. And now 3 buckets of compost. But I'm not going to play in the compost till it stops raining. And that should work out a lot better. I mean, if I can get 2 tomatoes in each of them, or peppers, whatever, whether I do a pepper at front and a tomato at back, you know what I mean? I don't know exactly what I'll do, but I'll certainly be growing also in with the tomatoes or whatever I put in there. I'll be growing some carrots in there, I'll be growing some basil in there, and anything else that I can sort of take up the real estate. As I say, that's a crop I wouldn't have had. And there's a couple of meals there. They're not the longest carrots, but now I'm proper full, because I didn't fill all these up completely this year. I'll have more soil, more depth, so I might get some better carrots or better whatever. But that's it, I think. And for anybody who's interested, that's what my celeries did. Rubbish.